3, but best of 1 will do it, and they're pushing up right behind Banana, and the whole North team getting shot in the back. Apex to open it up, taking down Gade, and they're in so much trouble right now, getting crunched. They're absolutely just stuck in the corner. They should not be making it out of this one, surely.
It's actually impressive they've got it to this point, but they're still boxed in, and Apex has no idea both of them are there. Volde down to 66, but there's just no escape. You can't go forward, you can't go backwards, and that is a nice aggressive push. You know, get fortunate and win the fights.
It's almost like the other option would have been to make an incredibly quick call to just rush Banana. Just say, listen, sandwich, just go, like run somewhere. This time, Zywoo adding to the ridiculous score that we were just mentioning on the desk. It seems like that's just going to continue. I love it, though. Personally, I'm a big fan of it.
I think everyone's a big fan of it, except unless you're one of the other 4 Vitality players, because I think that just shows that, you know, the one constant you have in this run of good form is Zywoo going crazy, and I think you have to be worried about what if he has an off game. That's always the big question that we have with teams like Vitality that have that one such a strong player. Simple is like that with Na'Vi as well, where it's just, if there's a bad game, who picks up the slack?
Just embrace it. Like, make sure like you wake up, you give him like a neck massage, you get him treats,
He gets any breakfast he wants.
Yeah.
You know, Eggs Benedict. Whatever. If he wants it, you go find it. You find that hollandaise sauce.
Absolutely, just go for it. Like, they're not even players. They're just sort of like, you know, managers of his. Just, you know,
it's Zywoo and 4 managers.
Exactly.
And we're still going back to it. Molotov at top, Banana and Apex with the SMG. Oh, that's right through the smoke, and that's actually the 4 player. Alex has got to be just, that's frustrating. Aggressive now, perhaps waiting for a flashbang. Gonna turn the corner. That's Gade with no idea. Zywoo's still alive, but blinded. And AZ knows there's one in Kjarbye. He just doesn't have the HP to take that fight. He's got to hide for now, and the SMG's not able to get it done. Volde in the open, and it's just Apex lying in wait.
Wow, I'm shocked that they're not doing a better job here, Vitality. They had the perfect
CT
call.
spawn towards library. Kjarbye waiting behind this smoke, or the Molotov, excuse me. But Zywoo's actually found himself in a great position. They're going to walk right into his crosshair, a tag through the wall, and there's that CZ. You mentioned it, close range, NBK is the headshot, but Zywoo still under so much pressure, and Volde didn't expect the re-aggression. And it's 2-1, but a 2-man advantage for Vitality.
What a huge rotation coming out of Zywoo there in the library. That's going to make a big difference now. Down to 25 seconds. It's RPK and NBK still in the pit waiting, and they've really not been pressured all that much. AZ hoping for a chance, just seeing the head there of RPK, but can't really find it. Now they're running out of time, and NBK going to get 1 kill, stolen that AK-47, and this is a huge problem for North now. 10 seconds, and Gade not even going to be landing on the ground there. The bomb is down, sure, but Yugi in trouble. 1 versus 3, trying to crouch past that scary all on its own. Gonna go for the fight here and takes the face right off Alex, and both coming through the smoke at the same time. He's gonna stand up, take 1 more kill, and now back to a 1-on-1, but he can't finish the job.
For just a little bit longer.
Look at the setup in middle for CT side. I mean, if anybody tries to get there, that's gonna be a problem. Zywoo going to be picking up the first kill on Gade. That's a good start, and now that means they can start to rotate. North already realizing it, trying to get in there quick, but they run into the fire, and Apex spraying down on top. That was Alex getting a couple of assists there, and Kjarbye the last one left, and that was the first kill that they picked up. So good opportunity for North, I would say. Again, they had everybody outside of B. Pretty good timing on getting that rush, but just the combination of fire and bullets was a bit too much.
That smoke that Alex throws early in the round just to delay things a bit longer is huge. Kjarbye even had that smoke. You can see it plumed in CT spawn. That could have helped them cross as well, but it wasn't used. And now Kjarbye just has to hope he can take weapons away. That smoke is going to be annoying, denying more information and more vision, although the footsteps are going to give things away. But I don't know what his play is here to try and win this round, and RPK's got him on the other side as he comes out. Was it the white jerseys they didn't like? I think it was.
Could be. A change of clothes just makes all the difference. I mean, worth trying anything at this point. Apex, brilliant flashbang to shut him down, and Zywoo going to get caught as well. That's AZ with 2 big openings, and he wanted to continue. Yugi will pick it up, and now it's on NBK, and buying time here is really going to be a little bit critical. Alex is nearby as well, and now North have slowed it down, hoping for Vitality to make a mistake, for somebody to run into it. Yugi going to pick up that kill too, and they know just going to be Alex left. In fact, I think he makes a bit of noise, and Valdez got...
Vitality was the money they built up, the maybe easier, or what should have been an easier time against the Deagles and Pistols, but obviously North with a great round. Smoke toward...
And sometimes I'm just kind of shocked at how many grenades are exchanged over at Banana. I mean, you know that, but when you sort of go back and really just look for that thing alone, and you're like, yeah. First of all, how many rounds? It does it, nothing. Where it's like, you know, everybody knows where to stand. And some rounds, it's just a lottery. Everyone's just participating in that for a while.
Even if you don't get damage, it does something, right? Because it's the mental thing of someone being like, oh, I just heard them throw like 5 nades in 4 seconds over a banana. So next time we want to take banana, we have to deal with that. Armor on Alex, Zywoo, and Apex, and the upgraded pistols.
I mean, you love the grenades. See if they're all going to connect. A lot of damage early on. In fact, there's still one more left. Maybe they could do something here. A couple of return kills from Yugi and AZ, and it seems like it was a bit of a chance, maybe. I don't know. One more grenade connects, and maybe they get the kill on Yugi, and that could have been an opening. It's a shame they couldn't get the rest in. Still.
I wonder if North have the information, because 2 nades were thrown down banana. There was pretty much the same time as the nades thrown down mid when they were also dealing with that attack, so they might not have noticed it, but that should let them know where the positions of these last 2 players were just a little bit ago. But either way, 5 on 2, and you know you're against pistols. Might as well take things easy.
No reason to make any really serious mistakes either. This time they threw the smoke, so
that helps.
It does make a big difference.
Well, as this round kind of comes to a close, you want to talk? You were very happy about that Nitro interview picture.
Well, any picture of Elise, honestly, will give you. But that one is a classic. Happy. We've got something.
Easy doesn't hear the footsteps, so the information isn't there. This time, Kjarbye much more aggressive and poking into this A bomb site, finds NBK. Immediate headshot in the cleanup spray as well.
The clock, and they are still posturing it top mid with 2 players, but it feels like they might end up at this B bomb side, in which case there's a great stack going on here for the French side. It's going to be Zywoo to open up on gate, and they're kind of committed to it. Only 20 seconds left. Valde, I don't think they actually have time to run back.
No.
This is very, very close. It takes like 19 seconds, I think, to get the full distance, and RPK stopping Kjarbye in the middle. Now they're really in trouble. You see the clock running down. 8 seconds. Maybe they can if they just run on there and just plant it right away. No, they needed the last couple of seconds. What a devastating way to lose a round.
That's one of the most North rounds I've seen in a long time.
Value to that kind of thing. A really close range. It's absolutely going to shut down Kjarbye. Gade with a beautiful double return, though. Will leave Zywoo alone close range with the AWP. He's just going to take down Yugi. He's got no fear at all, does he?
He wasn't even scoped.
Nope.
Wasn't even scoped. Didn't care whatsoever. And yeah, Zywoo going to put a stop to that. It looked like North wanted to really take advantage and pick up the pace. I like this play from Apex. Get aggressive in lane, go find some information. Waiting for the flashbang. There's the turn. Blind player out in the open. It's a bomb as well. What a huge piece of teamwork from Apex and Zywoo. And now they can sink back into the bomb site. They don't actually have to cover that. They don't really have the manpower to be that overextended. But they have the information.
And Alex playing it very defensively over on the B side. Just doesn't want to give anything away. Zywoo going to be going down. That's AZ picking it up. And now for the fight here. Apex long range spray. And that's a huge fight to be winning. 45 seconds here for Valde to get the bomb down, which he's going to do immediately, and actually fakes it out a little bit there with a pistol, which he's not picked up a second one, so might want to be careful just in case. Apex at the corner, and Valde doing a fair bit of damage. He's going to go down, get a shot or 2 through the smoke. We'll see how it goes here. Over a minute left, and they just rush right onto the side. Apex to open it up with the defense, taking down Gade, and this is looking very good at the moment. AZ almost getting shot in the face. They're taking so much damage here on the Danish side, and they still need to make their way in. The full rotation is here. Everybody from the Vitality side showing up, and no entry whatsoever for North. Yugi, the last one left, trying to do a bit of damage, but he's going to get shut down to do that, actually. Got the smokes down towards Arch, towards Library. A little bit of a counter flash coming out there for Zywoo, just to try and buy time, and they needed time as well. They actually need that grenade to do a lot more. RPK gets a very critical kill down at the low ground, but he's going to get overrun, and the smokes just making it very hard for that AWP to get put into play. Apex has shown up just in time, and it is still a 2-on-3, and challenging Zywoo long range does not work out well for Kjarbye at all. It's all on Gade here. 1 versus 3. And they're going to wrap around, actually running through the fire. What a play. He likes him. And that's
Zywoo. That nade actually tags AZ blind as Zywoo misses the shot entirely. Perfect utility for North. It's going to give them a nice opening. 5-on-4. We'll see what they can do with it. That's a big part of this defense out of the fight. AZ wants to apply a bit more pressure. There's a smoke towards CT spawn. Hasn't caused any rotations from the A bomb site. Now they're starting to cheat over, but the attack is going to be here. That opens up the opportunity for Kjarbye. He picks off NBK, lurks the rotation, and now here's the full attack. Gade rolling in, and RPK can't handle it. Well done from North. A bomb site is theirs, and the round should be theirs, especially as Alex goes down.
Wow, that was a completely different flavor, wasn't it? Like that, some of the rounds we've seen out of North so far seem so orchestrated, like they were really trying to set up, like, you know, all of the executes and everything. This was felt much more like they were playing on instinct. You know, like, we get the kill on side, okay, what can we do now? Maybe they're rotating out of A, let's try and pick somebody off. It's looked a little bit more fluid in some sense.
Well, you can throw it. Trying to find one. Yugi's at the other angle, but Zywoo's too fast, and he gets away. And no one from North wants to turn that corner. Not knowing if there's going to be a second player, and also Zywoo very fast to recover between shots.
Even getting back around the corner can be tricky for that position there. Flashbang again will take him down. That was easy. Just like, doesn't seem to be that many people running around. Maybe we could do this. There's a pistol on the side on RPK. Flashbang to come through the smoke, and Kjarbye with a big opening. Alex takes him down, but still, that could have created enough. They know that the pit probably is going to be clear by now. Close range with the P250. RPK taking one and almost a second. It's so close. 19 on the clock, and they're going to get the bomb plant down, sure. And Gade coming out of the graveyard to take down Alex is really big news, and now they know exactly where he is.
Oh, and Valda can just sit here. Doesn't have to peek whatsoever. Apex just missed the opportunity. How aggressive does he want to get? I don't know if there's a reason to save this. It would be the only real weapon you have in the next round. He's going to go for it. Wants to jump up onto the cart, but there's the peek from Gade. Doesn't even get a chance to do anything.
Forward. You talked about making individual plays, and he was set up there, actually. It should have been working out great, but RPK takes two with the deagle. He hasn't reloaded yet, and he's going to try with the last bullet. Valda now coming for him, but he's going to go down as well. A triple kill on RPK, and they're going to win the round.
Gade with that deep peek, but here comes the push up alternate mid.
Oh, I think that was going to be an apartments rush for Vitality. I would have loved to have seen that, but otherwise, they're going to be fighting in middle instead, and Yugi hitting some great headshots. They know where Apex is. You see he had a smoke and a flashbang. I think he was going to set them up for middle, and they just never got a chance to do it. North shutting that down.
Side with the UMP and Gade as well. There's the AK-47. There's the contact. Fortunately, Zywoo is the only armor, so there's no one you can really pass that AK off to. Alex has it now, but getting tagged is really going to ruin things for him.
Yeah, that's one of the big risks, isn't it? Getting shot in the leg with that AK now, and it's going to be an issue. Close range here, and Alex, actually, that's a huge opening. If only they had some grenades, they could do a lot more to Valda. He's going to peek right into them, and this is working out.
That possibly could have gone wrong for North in that round did go wrong. They don't get a build any moment.
Holding it, and they actually have a fair few grenades. They have one more smoke, they have a couple of HEs, a lot of flashbangs. Could maybe be that they could mount a defense here if they get the timing down on those grenades. I think that's really going to be the key moment here. And Yugi going down that's bad news, because they have a minute left Vitality. They could spend some time investigating here. It's
really good play and really great awareness from NBK as well. I mean, you know, once you get the dink that there's an investment of some kind. There's head armor on the field, so you know, North looking for that information and getting punished by it. NBK just perfectly positioned to not only deny information, but get the advantage. And now the bomb going down at B, and this round is essentially over. Kjarbye,
wow.
Down mid. That's a nice nade. That's actually stopped the plant.
They double naded him. That was so beautiful. One from each side. I can't believe it. I don't think it's going to win them the round, but you just like to see some of those things, you know? There are probably a lot of bomb sites in this game where those kind of things are possible, and nobody's just ever really bothered to investigate it because, you know, it takes time and all the rest of it, but that actually is a lot of fun. Again, all they get is Alex, but still. Well,
you never know. What if they can pull that off if there's, you know, low time on the clock as well? Obviously, we've discussed that a few times. 11 to 7 now.
I mean, the most likely one I've always thought is the B bomb site on overpass. Because you can just stand behind the wall and throw grenades onto the bomb site. And people just need to like do all different ones, different skins and everything.
Okay. I think you're onto something.
Yeah, this could really work out really well.
Well, chance for Apex to pad his stats. North going to go for this, and actually they could have ended up just feeding free bonus money over to Apex and going to give him a little bit more. They're all going to go up with the bomb, so really influential rounds, and it feels like North has lost pretty much all of them.
Yes, that's another good point, isn't it? They are going to run right for the smoke. What a bold strategy here from the T side, just rushing right through, and you can tell it's caught North completely off guard. I don't think there's any head armor there on AZ, so that MAC-10 going to take care of him. This was their big round, and it just absolutely got stolen from them.
We just talked. I mean, the influential rounds. This was a massive one for North. The first time they've really had like a solid M4 buy, and it's not going to pan out.
That's so outrageous. That smoke that goes up at the top of Banana, they just say, we don't even care. We're just going to flash our way through and keep running.
I think they were sitting in a boot camp, and they were like, what happens if we combine the French crazy rush aggression with like the Vegas Squadron 9-10 tactic? Like, what if we do some kind of just crazy combo strategy?
It's like, what are the craziest combinations we can find like that?
All things considered, this they're taking a lot of weapons away from Vitality. I think at the scoreline of 13-7, that doesn't really feel good. But they really want to punish any information play, and it looks like Gade is right on the verge of starting to move forward for that information. Zywoo, he's going to find it. That's got to be frustrating. There's the boost. Good kill for Kjarbye, but the B bomb site is the main point of attack.
When MBK trying to play this one smart, he's actually going to go for the kill anyway. That's so huge. No, they really can't. They're committed to the site, and they're going to run into a big stack over here. Valda with 2 big kills, and Yugi, that's the bomb. 10 seconds. The round is already won at this point, so I don't know. That is a hard way to lose a round. North have had a few of these on their own, but now finally it's Vitality on the receiving end.
And actually a rotation towards CT spawn. It looks like Gade and Valda are communicating and not really entirely sure what's happening or where they want to position themselves. Both of them were kind of lost in CT spawn for a few seconds, and that's a kill that cannot happen. That cannot go out to Vitality. 5-on-4 now. Valda still committed to that B bomb site.
Yeah, big risk trying to go for that forward play. You could see the upside of it if he does get the kill, but now instead Zywoo's infiltrated the CT spawn and Valda goes down. And both bomb sites are weak. I mean, the A1's slightly stronger, but they're going to be wrapping back around to the other side. AC's going to be there with an M4, the only one there, and I was going to say he would have to go on a bit of a hero run to try and save it. Not going to be possible.
They do that with such little manpower, cut the map in half. Look at the position as well. Even if those kills all don't come out towards the B bomb site, Apex is just waiting over in small pit. And he's just like, if anyone's going to try and rotate to help, you know, the defender at that B bomb site, that's a free kill for me. He's got one here, and this is where all the weapons get taken away. Yeah, nice shot, but we need to have a strong buy for that final round. So we're going to save it up here.
A beautiful grenade in the middle to begin with. So that did actually do a lot of damage across 3 or 4 players there. Maybe that could be enough to do something. Shot on Apex. Could not get the kill, but still was worth the attempt.
Vitality has done a much better job on their T side of denying information from players in these advanced positions. You remember Vitality on the CT side, you know, NBK was allowed to be in window and clear out alt mid. Whenever North has had someone in those halls or in that window or coming down boiler, they've always had someone in position, someone peeking mid. There's always been someone from Vitality to deny that and find the kill. Nice shot from Gade, but he can't get anything else. That's a difficult follow-up. So who's alone with the bomb, though? That actually is huge, because Valda's got an AWP now, but he's punished immediately. And the danger has passed. Vitality in a 3-on-1 against AZ, who's coming up mid from Banana. And Vitality should have 7 chances to close this map out.
Yeah, that seems like a lot right now. A moment of slight worry in this round. Maybe, I agree that there could have been a turnaround, but ultimately Vitality pretty quick to solve that problem. Alex with a double kill. Bit of a rough first half for him, and I think for MBK too. I guess that's fine. They've sort of caught up anyway. They're not that far behind really. So 15-8,
and you're also you're up 15-8 as well. So even if you have a bad score at this point, it's whatever. AK-47 for AZ. That's actually pretty nice to get away with considering their money. They're going to need everything they can possibly get in this next round. Here's 2 MAC-10s though, picked up by a very rich Vitality team, and they're just going to get aggressive towards Banner. They want to go for it again. Apex, he's the first one. This time it's AZ and Gade. With the help of a flashbang, they get 2 kills. It's a 4-on-3, 4-on-2 make that with the utility follow-up.
I mean, I like the aggression, but yeah, that really got shut down hard. What a great defense for AZ. They did have 3 people who had no head armor, so actually those MAC-10s rushing up Banana like that could have been absolutely devastating, but instead, they do kind of get shut down. Alex unable to win that one, and that will be...
Ooh, standing in the flames, AZ actually almost gets Apex. They got to back away. There goes Yugi. And again, it's in halls.
Yeah. MBK up there, doing a really good job. I always thought MBK would do a good job as like an assassin kind of look, even with the hair. Like, I always felt like he could play like a...
What are you trying to say? Like bald people can be assassins?
Weren't you making that point earlier? That's what I took away from that conversation. I'm just saying. Like, you know that French movie, like Leon or whatever, like, I think, you know...
Leon the Professional?
Yeah, I think he could play him, I think.
Okay.
Like, maybe we need to get him, like, I don't know, a little bit more fit, but still, I think, you know...
He's got to go to those Anders Bloom gym sessions.
He was there today, man. He's doing it.
Nice. Well, double push into halls. It's North the equalizer, but it's traded right back. Again, every aggressive play. Every time North wants to push forward as a defensive unit or get some information or get a new positioning close up to the attack, it's always put away. Alda's going to have to help out from long range. He's in library. There's the drop in. A double kill for Kjarbye. Nicely done from him. And that should actually put a stop to this round, but Zywoo with the kill.
That worked out so much better for Kjarbye than I was expecting, and it just still might not be enough here. AZ, he sees the bomb, and he takes the face right off of Apex, and now it's Zywoo on the other side. And AZ waiting for that smoke to disappear. He's hearing the bomb on the other side, and he still just has to respect it. Zywoo right there, and he's going to take